Good evening, YouTube friends and family. This is Laura, and I have a very important question for you today. Have you decided to live? Think about it before you answer. Have you decided to live? And what exactly does that mean? Deciding to live means that you have decided to take your life, make your own decisions, make your own choices, be the person that you were created to be. You have did the work to get to know who you are, whose you are, and what you can become. And you've taken that information and you've decided to run this race of life in your lane without ever having to get validation or approval from anyone else. You've taken the information and you're running with it. At some point in life, you got tired of giving away your power and control to others. At some point in your life, you came face to face with the real you, the man in the mirror, and you realized that that reflection looking back at you is the only reflection and the only opinion that counted. You stripped away everything and all the limitations that the world has placed on you. And so when someone asks you who you are, you've come to the point that you no longer answer or reply with your job, your education, your title, your family. You've stripped away all the polished you that you present to the world every day. And you've gotten down to the core of who you really are. And that core has helped you to realize that you have potential inside of you, you have success inside of you, and that you have everything you need inside of you to be the best that you can be. And along with deciding to live, before you get to that point, you have to get tired of giving away your power and control. You have to get tired of being manipulated and having games played. You have to get tired of being stepped on and run over like a doormat. You have to get tired of looking into the eyes of others for your approval and validation, only to receive a stare back that you're not worthy, that you don't belong. You have to get to the point where you're tired of having your feelings and your concerns glossed over, minimized, and invalidated. You have to get to the point where you're tired of feeling invisible. You have to get to the point where you're tired of someone else making decisions for your life. My friend, you have to get tired of trying to please other people and learn that the only person that you can please is you. You have to get tired of being hurt and told that it's all your fault. My friend, you have to get tired of taking responsibility and being blamed for other people's stuff. And when you get to that point, you will do the deep introspection and the work that's needed to help you decide who you are. And that you have potential and giftings that no one else has inside of them. And that you have the power in you to become successful and to make it in this life. Regardless, if you never get another validation at all, you have to come to the point where if you don't stand up for yourself, no one else will. You have to get to the point where you're saying, you know what, I'm worthy of being stood up for. And I'm not going to wait around for someone else to make decisions for me or to stand up for me. Today, I take my life in my hands and I control the outcome. The Bible calls that a renewed mind. Because before you were drifting and operating in the old systems. You were drifting and dabbling in this and dabbling in that, trying to find yourself, looking for love in the wrong places, looking for approval, trying to please everybody, keep everybody propped up. You were taking on a lot of stuff and a lot of baggage and everything that you didn't have to take responsibility for. You were running in circles. You weren't reaching your potential. But once you decide to live, my friend, oh my goodness, it's like getting a do-over. It's like getting a second chance at life. because now you run with the equipment that was placed inside of you, and you're making the best of everything that was given to you. And you're making each and every day count. And your life's goal and passion is to find your purpose and to be the best person that you were created to be. And that, my friend, is making a decision to decide to live. Now, what inspired me to do this video tonight? Well, I wrote an ebook a year back entitled Melodic Words. And Melodic Words is an anthology, which is a collection of all of my most popular blogs. Some of them were published and some of them got a lot of likes and views. And one of those blogs was entitled Deciding to Live. And that's a decision that we all have to make. No one can make that decision for us. We have to decide to live this life to the best of our ability and to take authority and dominion over the things that's in our charge and in our care. And especially over our mindsets. We have to make a decision to get rid of old mindsets and to operate and look at life from fresh eyes and come face to face with who we really are. And learn to love who we really are and who we were created to be. And work with all of our might to become that. Like I said, to make sure the person on the outside matches up with the person on the inside. And that, my friend, is deciding to live. And so I invite you, if you're interested in reading more of my collection of anthologies, to go over to Amazon.com and pick up your copy of Melodic Words. And you can read the entirety of Deciding to Live and other blogs that were popular, published, and received, high reviews and likes. And so I'm going to cut the video short right here. I thank you so much for listening. If you enjoy the content of my YouTube channel, please like, subscribe, leave a comment, and share. And as always, until we meet again, bye-bye, my friends.